cosplayers around Facebook and interviewed them about 15 questions. And they all emailed me back. And so I'm going to go over what some of their answers were. I wish that I had pressed for longer than an hour to go through all their answers. They're really bad. All right. Okay. Okay. So we're closing into cosplay. All right. So like I said, we interviewed 15 people, or 5 people, 15 questions. So we went through and answered our own questions because we're going to interview other people. We're obviously going to answer our own questions. So what cosplay means to us is expressing ourselves. Freedom! Are you just going to sit there? Oh. I've been cosplaying 5 years.
I've been cosplaying 4.5.
Yeah. So this panel is to talk about plus-size cosplay, discrimination about plus-size cosplay, and feel free to run because cosplay is about being awesome. I feel like there's discrimination toward anybody that cosplays just because, oh, my cosplay is better than yours. Oh, you don't look the same as me. You don't look exactly like that character. So blah 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 blah. You know. If your body type ever affected your choices to cosplay, mine has. I always stop and think, I don't look exactly like Yumi. I can't cosplay Yumi because people won't think, you don't look exactly like Yumi. You can't cosplay. I don't have your triangle eyelashes. You can't cosplay. She said she doesn't want to see cosplay, she can't see clad people. Just speak up. And everybody we talked to said cosplay boosts their self-esteem. If everybody says that, then why do we hesitate to cosplay? Because other people look at us and care? Who cares? We feel awesome. Why do we care what other people think? You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel pretty freaking fabulous right now. I'm a rock star. So. And I lost my badge. I think it's in that bag. How does cosplay make you feel? This is slightly different from what I just said. But it makes me feel like a different person. I feel fabulous. Getting stopped in the hallway and having somebody say, can I have your picture? Or your cosplay looks awesome. You look gorgeous. It makes me feel different than just walking down the street on a normal day where people are just like, there's that weird guy. You know? Here, people are like, you made this character come to life. Yesterday, I was the ball gown Sally. Or many of you saw me. And I don't know, I took 5 steps and people were stopping me every 5 steps to talk about my dress. And to me, that's an amazing feeling. You know, bringing characters to life and having people love that you did. If you care about people approving your cosplay choices, I used to care like, are people going to like if I do this? Because I don't look like this character. People going to like, or people going to judge me because I chose this character, or, you know, because I don't look like her. I don't care. I'm going to do a character that I like. I'm not going to go out of my way to look for characters that look like me. Let's be honest. There aren't that many characters that are plus size that I love. There just aren't that many plus size characters that are awesome in my 20 minutes. And I want to go cosplay Sailor Jupiter. Sailor Jupiter's not my type. I'm going to be her anyway. Am I going to change her cosplay a little bit? Probably. I want to do her steampunk. But that's not fair. I'm still going to be Sailor Jupiter. And I'm going to be pretty awesome. Do I think there needs to be more support? Definitely. There needs to be more support, not just for plus-size people, though. There needs to be more support altogether. We need to support each other because people outside our community definitely think we're weird. I think she's weird. She thinks I'm weird. What?
Who's a weirdo?
Yes. But, I mean, if I walk down the street and random people with cat ears on, half the people I think, I'm going to think you're weird if I didn't wear cat ears. son are wearing headers to the store.
She looks like that.
Huh? I could look like that.
Or to work.
We did go to work like that the other day before coming here. So half our coworkers were like, looking at the table, and not making eye contact.
You know what? That right there, that is some great mahogany.
Wow!
Wow, look at that.
Oh my God! Whoa!
Look at the craftsmanship. That's a great table.
Did we get new registers here? They did not want eye contact with us. One of them actually looked at me and she was like, Halloween early? And I was like, no.
No.
Okay. Halloween's year round for me. My grandma told me so. But, honestly, if we're not going to support ourselves, we're never going to get people outside to accept that what we do is normal for us. How do we feel about conflict? Competition. I would like to be part of one, but the fact is, they got to be judged on craftsmanship alone, not how does the person look in their cosplay. I mean, yes, make your cosplay flattering to yourself, but it can't just be like, oh, that person doesn't look exactly like the character. You know what I'm saying? So, I like them because I sew, so I want people to be like, oh, she's a good sewer.
Seamstress.
I said sewer.
Seamstress.
Anyway, I want people to recognize that I did the work and the hard work I put into it when I made something. Just like I made that. Yeah, show it off. Anyways, that's not my best work. And your belt is twisted. Anyway. Do you think there are people that take the hobby too seriously? There are definitely people that take every hobby too seriously. But there are those people that are like, mine is much better than yours. I can tell you store-bought that. And maybe I can't sew. Half my cosplays when I first started, I bought. And then I have a Rainbow Dash cosplay and my mom made over half of it. Okay? My mama made that. I'm not gonna lie. Okay? Okay, but my mom also doesn't laugh at me when I tell her I want her to make me Pozer. Yeah, but we're not gonna start the whole war against mine's better than yours. Okay, we're all dressing up here, okay? We're all at a convention having fun for any kind of E3. Best cosplay experiences. Mine was at debuting that Mama made Rainbow Dash dress and having people stop me. I had just come down from a hotel room, and I take 2 steps, and then they're like, wait, we need your picture. And I'm like, okay. And I take 2 more steps, and then like a flock of people, and they're like, and I'm standing there like,
Can I go to my panels now?
and just all day. So, she didn't tell me anything first, but, and then the worst one was losing friends over cosplay. I know everybody had some kind of best and worst. Getting into cosplay was anime club for me, and they told me they were going to UMaCon, so I went. Oh, it was the best thing that ever happened. I went as Naruto. I never stopped. She gave me really short answers.
I'm tired.
She was passed out when I asked her about these. Have you ever been told not to do something because of your body type? I never have. My mom just helps me figure out how to do it if I tell her I want to. The point of cosplay, I think it's to express your love for something, to be creative, and to have fun. Whole point of cosplay, to be here and to have fun, and to make friends, okay? All y'all have friends in here, around here, y'all know somebody, I know her.
I don't know you.
I kidnapped you.
Oh.
Anyway, and it's to do what you want. Like, you want to be pink? Be pink. You look awesome. I but you look awesome. So, that's the point of it. Like, I can't go to work like that, and I wish I could. If I did that at the grocery store, people would leave. Okay. So these are the other people that I interviewed, and these are the ones I'm about to go through. Akiko Kawaii, these are their Facebook pages if you want to check them out, because they're pretty awesome. Sarah doesn't have a Facebook page that she sent to me, but she's pretty cool. White Dragon Armory, her stuff is so sweet. Richibi Cosplays, she is like one of my favorites.
I have seen her too.
She is one of the people that speaks out a lot for plus size cosplayers, cosplay, like discrimination, don't do it. I love her. Sweets for Sweet Cosplay, she's here. She's here this weekend somewhere. I know she said she was going to be here. I don't know if she's coming, but I know she's debuting her Miss Piggy cosplay today. So, if you see her, tell her hello. Then some other stuff to check out if you get a chance. The Exo Jane article by Richibi Cosplays is called It Happened to Me. I'm a plus size cosplayer. It's an amazing article. It talks about how she was bashed as a cosplayer, went home and she made some amazing fried chicken. She told me she can't replicate it. I want some fried chicken. Anyway, it talks about how, like, you get hated on, focus on those people that love you and how there's support groups for it, not that one person that hates on you. Because for every hater, there is thousands of support, you know. And then this YouTube video that I saw, I think it was posted like maybe 3 weeks ago, and it's called Can You Cosplay by Mango Styrene. It's a fabulous video. It talks about cosplay rules. Alright. Where is Alright. So, I only highlighted parts, and I'll post definitely their full thing on my Facebook page, because we don't have all that time. So, when I asked them what cosplay means to them, it's a way to escape reality, and a major creative outlet, and fun to be part of. A creative outlet, motivation to build skills in creating, a way to build a community around yourself, and a social outlet. A personal and physical art and creativity. Enjoy being yourself and taking something and making it real. To become something more than yourself, which is seriously, like, I can't think of anything better to describe it. You're becoming something that's not you for a day. Like, I like to take it to the extreme. I will act out the character. And like, yesterday I was asking people where my darling Jack was. And then I found 3 people today that were like, oh, Jack, come find me. Okay. I rambled. It means to have fun, and the most important thing to do is to have fun. Like, why would we pay money to do something that we're not going to have fun at? That's like the most I can think of. I'm not going to dish out all this money to make costumes and to do something that I hate. You know, to be around people I don't like. I don't like you. Here's some money. Here's a costume. I hate this. And it means more than I ever thought it would, and it's a chance to meet new people and to get to be my geeky self. This is a place where we can open up and be who we really are. I cannot go to work and truly sit and ramble about Legend of Zelda and Kingdom Hearts and all my nerdy tattoos and have people get it. People at work stare at my tattoos and they go, what is that? You have weird tribal tattoos. No, it's Sasuke's curse mark, and it's Kakashi's Ambu tattoo. You don't get it. What is an Ambu? Walk away. Seriously, walk away. Why do you just really like triangles? Is that why you have 3 of them on your neck? Good God. No, sir.
Well, the triangles like the Illuminati.
I am definitely Illuminati. Oh, okay. I've not had that with such beer.
No? I had the Legend of Zelda necklace. I'm like, that was not, no.
Oh, Lord. Yeah, I had one asked about, why do you have keys on your foot? It's a key blade. How are keys a blade? know. Alright. How long have you been cosplaying? 2 years. 22 years. I cannot wait to be that old man. I saw, okay. Getting off topic again, but not really. I saw a guy that was running around Yumicon, and he was dressed as Tanaka from Black Butler, and he was like 60-something. I don't even know. And he was like full on walking around with a little teacup going, oh, oh, oh. And my mom is one of those people that goes to conventions and she stops everybody and she's like, let me take your picture, I know you. Let me take your picture, I know you. I know you. I'm going to go show my daughter how many people I know. She's like, I can be one of those cool moms, because I know this anime, and I know that guy, and I know where that's from. And Inuyasha's my favorite one, because I hate those little girly squeeze anime. And I like the ones with all the blood and fighting. And she like makes the inside jokes.
Awesome.
She like makes the inside jokes. She'll like watch Inuyasha at 5 in the morning, and she'll sit there and she'll go, oh, my asthma! Mom! Get a costume, please. You don't need it. I convinced her. I'm making her a Maleficent outfit for next year.
Yes!
Finally, I convinced her. She's like, I'm too old to cosplay. I'm like, no, you're not. Anyway, back on track. 1 year, 3 years, and since 2003, which I can't do that. 11? Oh, okay. I don't do math.
That's a bad word.
Okay. You're hurting my brain. Alright. Discrimination towards plus-size cosplayers. Of course, just because someone doesn't fit the character they're cosplaying in every way doesn't mean they can't cosplay. And a lot of it is directed towards plus-size cosplayers. If we want to cosplay a skinny character or someone who doesn't have the same body type or body shape as us, we have the right to do so. There's no wrong in cosplay, only negative thinkers. Definitely. There's really no need for negativity. If you're going to pay however much money each con is going to be, why even have a place for negativity as soon as you come in the door? It's all about fun. And that's going to be a word that I need a banner. Fun. Get under the table and stay there. Yeah, we're going to sing the Plankton's version. Alright.
I like fire.
Alright. I think a lot of it comes from the people that go mainstream and says, hey, I'm here and here's my costume. They promote themselves as, look at me, I'm super sexy, and I also have a costume on. I don't know why I said it like that. There's nothing wrong with being sexy and being a cosplayer. I know, because, anyway. Where was I? Oh. Or wearing a costume that is sexy. I don't approve of people that do it just to show off their body or really care nothing for the costume, except that it is sexy too. I feel like plus-size cosplayers are discriminated against, but in my experience, it's been mostly online. People are brutal on the internet and tend to say hurtful things that they would never say to someone's face. Yeah. Yeah. Like those weird Tumblr blogs, like how not to cosplay, or it's the worst cosplay I've ever invented. There's no such thing as bad cosplay. I'm just gonna throw that out there. I don't care what your cosplay looks like. I don't care if you glued CDs to your chest to make it a Thor. You tried, and there's no fail in a cosplay to me. Yeah. Seriously, A for effort, and that's what counts. I salvaged that out of a thrift shop. Okay? We were going to do the boots. We were just going to take boots and paint them white, because we could not find those little boots. Now, seriously, some people can't sew. No matter how hard they try, no matter how many lessons they take. They do the best they can with what they've got. And they show off what they did, and to them they're proud of it. So don't bash on what people have done, okay? That's just my rule, because some of the stuff I have made is really stuffed. I had to sew my wing, okay? Because it was beautiful. It's like kids' size. So cosplay, then
Paper bag princess.
you look fabulous, okay? But if we're just mocking for the sake of mocking, don't do it. And most people do it online. Stay off the internet. Stay off those sites. There's no need to even look at those things because those people just have nothing better to do with their time. Yes?
I got back from being a plus size model. Because it was a maid cafe downtown in Detroit.
Uh-huh.
And I was one of the ladies with 2 plus size maids. So they basically that's just for 2 plus size maids. They basically for being black and plus size.
Well, I'm going to be a plus size maid today, and she's black, so. Wait! I'm black. I'm sorry.
All right.
We forget. We forget sometimes that she's really white.
Really?
Now,
That's why sometimes they experience with it. Like, wow. But I have fun with the job anyway.
yeah. The point is, if you have fun doing it, who cares what other people say? Now, I understand that people still say things and things still hurt. But the point is,
Things can be helpful. My spelling was corrected with one of my badges.
but the point is, like you said, you had fun. Now, if the comments hurt, I always like to look back at, did I have fun during the experience? If yes, did I think I looked awesome? Yes, then
Oh, I was gorgeous.
suck it.
Nasty girl.
Oh, good! And you're the gorgeous right now, so who cares? Who cares what they said? They're hating probably because they ain't that gorgeous.
I know, right? But that was my spirit with it.
They're probably sitting there thinking, like, I can't look that good in a mini dress, so I'm going to sit there and hate.
Yeah, I made it.
Exactly. And I saw you yesterday, too, rocking that lynx. All right. Oh, kid joking little website. I feel like there's a lot of discrimination toward all cosplayers, not just plus size. Race, gender, sexual preference, pretty much any form of discrimination that exists outside of cosplay exists within it too. Haters gonna hate everywhere. They're outside, they're inside it too. That exists within everything. Yes.
Oh, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, you're fine.
I wanted to show my personal experience.
Yeah.
I'll stand up to you.
I want her. If you got it, you share.
Okay, so, so 2 years ago, me and my boyfriend and my friends, we went as the show before, and we debuted at Colopticon, and I guess one of our friends decided to put it on 4chan, and it was kind of sucky at first, and I'm like, well, I'm all over 4chan, but then the next thing I know, I was like, you know what, I really don't care. And then, like, 3 months later, it was getting like, really funny ass me. Like, I ain't really use my name wrong, so, like, if you ever heard of one Stecker Game Up Senpai? Yeah, that one. Or you been fucked with the wrong one, Itachi. It was like, at first it was kind of fucked up, but then it's like, it was okay. Or else, like, I get bashed, too, for my stuff, and I'm like, you know what, I really don't give a fuck. I don't even care anymore.
And by the way, you look awesome.
Thank you.
And yes, by the way, if you want to talk, just stop me from talking.
I want to share something that happened last year.
Sure.
Well,
You can come up here and use my mic too if you want to. If you don't want to stand in front of everybody, you don't have to.
Well, I was here with one of my friends, and she's like, okay, just stay there. But she went to get another friend, so she left me there. As I was standing there by myself, I was doing a female hair color, except I had a blonde with piercing tail to make it my own. And people came up to me and asked where I was, and I told them, why are you doing that to that character? You shouldn't be doing
favorite thing about cosplay is you can make it your own. You can throw whatever you want together. If you want to throw, like, Edward Elric and mix him with Naruto, you can. If you want to mix, yeah, if you want a gender-bending cosplay, you can. I saw female Anna yesterday from Pozer, and he looked awesome. I don't know why I said she, because anyway, he looked awesome. And then there was female Kristoff today that I saw. She was fabulous, okay? Cosplay is about creativity, which means being creative. And there was the notebook from Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared, and then the clock from Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared too. And the guy was not a clock, but he looked awesome, and the girl wasn't a notebook, and she looked awesome. And what about, like, the people from Adventure Time, which I don't watch, so I'm not sure if this is going to be accurate, but the Bumpy Space Princess, I think is the name, where she's a cloud, right? And they're not clouds, so, and I dressed as a pony, and I'm not a pony. Okay? Last I checked, I'm not a pony. So, me dressing as Brain Galloping Gala Rainbow Dash isn't accurate. So, if somebody wants to say something to me. Yeah. Okay, but Link going, yeah, and killing Ganon as well. I think Ganon was just scared. And then kidnap Link instead. Be like, get out here, Zelda. I would. But, I mean, it's about creativity. Do what you want. That's what you're here for. And don't let somebody tell you you can't. They're not the boss of you. They're not in charge of you.
They're not the authority on cosplay.
Yeah, they're not in charge of cosplay. And who are they to say what you can and can't do? And if we're going based on accuracy's sake, nobody that cosplays Japanese characters, or half the people are Asian. They'd have to cut off their eyelids to make their eyes big enough. They're not Desu enough. They're not magical girls. I've never seen one of them transform. Not a single one of those tuxedo masks has ever thrown a rose enough to stop evil powers. Oh God, let's see, what else have we got going here? Yes, the Holic cosplayers. Their torsos are definitely not long enough, and their arms are not. Those Wasuki cosplayers, it's not fast enough. Oh, yeah! These are not like enough. If you cannot suffocate yourself and hit yourself, okay, I hit myself. I'm gonna stop that comment. If you can't like bounce off the wall from here, nobody's doing it right. Okay?
And unless you're wanting to do this, you can't get a waist.
Yeah, unless you're like doing extreme binding, nobody's doing that. Boom. Boom. Oh.
You'd be surprised when I
Yeah.
Usually my counter for people would say, well, you should cosplay that. I would turn around and I would say, are you going to buy my next one?
Or if you can't cosplay, okay, then you can't do this. Whatever you're doing right now. Yes.
Now, I know there aren't many guys in the room, but I'm a bigger dude myself, so I kind of wanted to show support for the people in the room here who came in, and y'all are doing good work. And I had a question, since I'm a typical guy, no sewing skills whatsoever. What did you do for pre-made costumes? Did you say, hey, my measurements are this, this, and this? Find somebody and say, I'd like to do this character? Like, what would you do for that?
There are like all kinds. If you type in like
now with the internet.
cosplay things online, or if you have a friend that sews, you give them your measurements.
Okay.
And then they make it for you. Now, I ordered a maid dress. Okay, here's my little thing right here, because I didn't have time to make my maid dress for this cafe. And I got it, and it all fit perfectly. Sleeves. Now, I've got bigger arms. I had to cut the sleeves off and add extensions because they didn't follow exactly the measurements.
It's all good. You just don't bench as much. That's all you got to do. Just put a little less weight on the bench.
Yeah, just sit like this. Hello, sir. Hello, sir. Here's your tray. Can I get you anything else today? No. But yeah, like,
that's all I have.
Some things you gotta try and like get somebody that can sew a little bit, to do a little extensions on it or whatever. But normally you just give out your measurements and they'll do really good work for you.
Cool.
Yeah. Yep. I love original characters. I love to see what people's minds create up and see them bring it to life. Yeah.
My favorite comeback where people say, you can't do that, you're fat. Act surprised. Like,
I'm fat?
this happened.
Oh my! Oh. I always love the act shot. People, one day I got told, leaving school, they were like, by the way, lady, did you know your daughter's goth? My mom looked at me and she grabbed me by the shoulder, she started shaking me, she's like, you're goth? And I just started, I can make myself cry at you. And I started sobbing, I was like, I didn't know, Mom, I didn't know. And these kids are sitting in the doorway, they're like, you started it, guys.
I just look back, if anybody complains about that, just look them in the eye and tell them Marilyn Monroe would be a size 12 in my space.
Alright, where was I? Oh, yes, I'm still here. Okay, plus size discrimination gets talked about. Plus size discrimination gets talked about more, and I'm not saying it shouldn't get talked about because it needs to. There's other forms of discrimination that happen, even if someone may feel a certain group has it easier. Discrimination is everywhere. This is why at the end of the day, I want to encourage people to do what they love. I admit it gets hard to ignore the nasty comments, but you should remember, at the core of the geek community, it's an open and welcoming place. Now, you all seem like very nice people, so I think you can understand this is a welcoming place, because you're laughing at my jokes, even if they're not funny. Boo, you suck!
You're funnier than my dad.
I said, open and welcoming. Hi! Don't touch me, don't touch me, don't touch me. Oh. Please take a hug. Alright. For all of the haters, there are support groups and around all the discrimination in the community, and the fact that almost every convention I can't read. And the fact that almost every convention these days has some sort of plus size panel or it gets better panel is really encouraging, and there have been positive changes. Did your body type affect your choice of cosplay? No. Yes. I choose certain material, adjust the costume to fit my comfort level, even if it changes the look of the original costume. That's for more physical comfort. Now, like, I'm going to make a Kim Possible costume. Kim Possible. Okay, we're going to go to Shuto. Now, like, I'm not going to go around in like a midriff. I'm not going to be showing all that off. I'm probably going to make her, like, top from here, do, like, a longer sweatshirt. I don't care if people say her stomach is out. I don't want my stomach to hang out. Get on for it. You know, things like that. Adjust it how you want. Once again, creativity taking over. I might make a utility belt that has, like, freaking plastic hooks. Batarang. Not a batarang. This is not. I'm not going to.
Something, you know, you can just wear like a Spanx or something underneath and just draw on your
Yeah.
mark for your
Maybe
belly button.
maybe for me. Not because I don't feel people will judge me because I don't feel comfortable in certain character costumes. My body definitely influences the characters I choose to cosplay. I will be honest, I tend to cosplay mostly characters that are plus size as well. I would not feel comfortable wearing a costume that is outside the clothing style I normally wear. I wouldn't be comfortable physically or emotionally, and that would show in my attitude and actions. My confidence shines through when I wear a costume that flatters my body shape. Everything about me used to affect my choices in cosplay. When I first thought about cosplaying, I went on the hunt for a black female plus-size character. Yeah. I thought I would have to do that because people would make fun of me otherwise. I don't do it as much these days because I've gotten more confident over time, but it still happens sometimes. I look at a character and there's this voice inside my head for a moment like, are you sure you can cosplay Neo Queen Serenity? And then my confident voice kicks in like, shut up. But it does still happen. And honestly, if there are people making fun of you, those aren't the people you want to hang out with at conventions anyway. They kind of leave you. Like her. You don't want to hang out with her.
Sorry. Really don't.
Look at her. She just... when I thought about cosplaying, even if it's a bunch of people who are as geeky as I am, I thought, alright, I have to do this character who fits my requirements, or I'm going to be the odd one out. And I think a lot of people still do this, because this is why I get frustrated when people tell me tell people who are plus sized or whatever to be careful because people might make fun of you. I think a lot of us are already on guard when we decide to cosplay, and are already sort of waiting for that fat whale comment to happen. We already think it's going to happen at some point, so having a friend remind us someone is going to make fun of you is kind of adding fuel to that insecurity. Definitely. I have always growing up been made fun of. In cosplay is like one of the only places I have it, because we're all nerds. And I think nerds understand that nerds get picked on by non-nerds. So they're more accepting of not picking on each other. I just give them that look. I've practiced that God look over the years. Doesn't work right now. Got angry. Anyway. I know it's set for the protection's sake, but here's that can make people feel paranoid and doubt themselves. In the end, I've learned that cosplay is about emulating the character that you like. Honestly, who wants to put that much effort into a character they don't like? And someone that feels they should do because she's plus size, she has to. No, you don't. There's not a time in cosplay where you have to do something. It's about wanting to do it. Like wanting to make something original. Like I want to cross two people together or add this to this. Does it boost your self-esteem? Tremendously. Very much so. I love being recognized and photographed by other congoers. Yes and no. When I'm wearing my costume at conventions, I generally get wonderful comments, which makes me feel wonderful. The horrible comments online, people, the internet. But the anonymous side of the internet makes me want to quit. I gain a lot of self-esteem. The speaking out spurt is mainly due to cosplay. I love doing these cosplayers and feeling beautiful. Something about putting on a princess dress makes me feel pretty. How does it make you feel? Wonderful? Powerful, creative, outgoing. When I put on my costume and get that, wow, look at that, I feel not only beautiful, but as though people looking at the costume see my character and not just me, that they aren't just judging me, but are loving my cosplay. Hope that makes sense. Strong, confident, courageous, sexy, happy, excited, and sassy. And C is for so great. Do you care if people approve your choices? I do care a little bit. When you work so hard on an outfit, people that define me for adjusting characters' costumes so I can wear it more comfortably, I find that mindset incredibly limiting to my creativity. I would say no, but I have incredibly low self-esteem from growing up as a larger female. Yes and no. The people who are close to me is very important to me. And if they feel a costume does not flatter me, then I take the opinion seriously. A random stranger does not like the way I look. I try not to let it bother me. I won't allow a complete stranger to affect the way I feel about myself. I do to a certain extent. What I mean is I will always cosplay the characters I want, no matter what. But it's not like I want to get bashed for it. No one wants to hear hate, but it does happen sometimes. It's not worth the headache of stretching over other people's opinions. Woo! Somebody else can talk for a minute. Anything? No? Alright. We only have 10 minutes left, guys, by the way. Next time I might make it a little longer if you guys can listen to that long. Then, once again, with the, do you think there needs to be more support? Everybody thinks there needs to be more support. How do you feel about cosplay competitions? Should be judged on creativity. Feedback from the judges should be constructive. I love them. This girl wants to be a professional costumer, so she thinks they should be judged on just costuming. Bye! And then one of them actually got to judge a competition. Why can I not say that word? Anyway, and she thought they were awesome because they're about showing off your skills and liking to see like other people that just want to show off their work. I want to talk about some of these best cosplay experiences, so I'm going to skip that one. Attending my first con, cosplaying Cinderella's fairy godmother, because a woman asked me for a hug and explained that it reminded her of her late grandmother, and it was like getting to hug her again. Winning several with my very first costume really boosted my confidence. Or winning competition. My best cosplay experience was meeting Yaya Han at Anime Central 2013. She came to my booth to have a picture taken with me as Ursula and posted on her page later that day. She came back to buy a print. I gave her my business card, and she thought I'm going to stalk you now. I started feeling fangirling when she liked my page later that day. There's so many though when you cosplay. It's hard. Being fangirled over by guests. When the guests like your costume and kind of fangirl over you. Here's my favorite one. I wore Tiana to Daishokan, which is at the California Resort in Wisconsin Dells. I walked towards the water park, and the amount of kids that stopped and stared was great. But the best was this little black girl walking with her dad past me, and I swear she thought I was really Tiana. Her dad had this look on his face, this "I'm so glad you're here" look. Like this was just this black fairy tale princess that his daughter could relate to. I walked over and hugged her, and his dad looked so happy with me. And then her last one is being recognized for being her, like her actual self off her Facebook page. The worst cosplay experiences, which I'm going to skip. Getting into cosplay, which is being a costumer at heart, having community geeky theater friends, and friends that invited you to community theater, and it is 52 if any of you have other panels to run to. So you know. Well, yes. And the point of cosplay, have fun and be creative, to share new experiences with different people, to support each other and make friends. Fun, community, opportunity to get to show creativity and the things you love. The point of cosplay is taking something you love and are passionate about and using it to become something more than just yourself. Making new friends. And no matter how serious you are about it, it's about having fun. And I'm going to stop there because there's 7 minutes left. So, thank you all for coming. Thank you for coming. I don't know how to close this. I hope you enjoyed our panel. You can always look us up on Facebook. I'll be posting the rest of these interviews if you want to read through it in its entirety because there is a lot. And we post all our random, stupid stuff. Yes. Cosplay projects, things like that. Cons where we at, and yes. So, goodbye guys, and thank you so much. We love you. Bye. I know there's two. One of them is our